there and welcome to this X8R video demonstrating the installation of our Chevrolet Spark clutch repair kit. Our kit prevents the common fault of snapped clutch pedals on Sparks manufactured between 2009 and 2012. Please note this kit is only applicable for vehicles that utilise a clutch cable system, not hydraulic clutch. The X8R repair bracket is made from anodized stainless steel, which is far superior to the bracket fitted during recalls carried out by Chevrolet. The X8R bracket is an improved design and precision engineered and will not wear down like the Chevrolet bracket. Firstly, jack up the car or load onto a ramp and pop the bonnet. The clutch cable is located under the vehicle at the base of the gearbox. Remove it from the holster using a 10mm deep socket whilst holding the other side with grips. Ensure to keep hold of the spacer, as this is essential for adjusting the clutch in future. Removing the clutch cable will release tension from the clutch pedal and make this repair much easier to carry out. Undo the Phillips head screw on the bottom right of the steering cover panel and use a trim removal tool to prise off the panel. Unclip the bonnet release mechanism. Use a paint pen to mark up the adjustable joint of the steering column. This is essential for the steering column to be lined up straight after the repair is complete. Use a 12mm to undo the bolts holding the steering column on, then remove the joint. Top tip: before removing any bolts, use a torque wrench to measure the torque settings. This repair has not been officially published by Chevrolet, so the torque specifications are unknown. Note down the torque specs and tighten the bolts to these specs when reinstalling the pedal box. Unclip the brake servo from the top of the brake pedal, then unclip the brake pedal switch. Unclip the accelerator cable from the top of the accelerator pedal, pull it and it will pop off. Use a 13mm deep socket and extension to remove all 8 bolts holding on the pedal box. Then slowly remove the pedal box. You may need to move the brake servo forward slightly to wiggle the pedal box off. Remove the central shaft from the clutch pedal by applying pressure with grips on the inner side and pushing it through with a flathead screwdriver on the other side. Pull the clutch pedal away from the mechanism. Set the spring aside for later. Drill out the rivet with an 8mm drill bit. Remove the black bung on top of the clutch pedal. Pry apart the off-white lever from the main body of the pedal using a flathead. Drill out the rivet with an 8mm drill bit. Pull apart the 2 pieces. This step is optional. Fit the original reinforcement bracket to the new X8R part. Screw in the original bolt. Please note, the thread does not go through to the other side of the bracket. Press the off-white coloured lever back into the pedal. Press the X8R bracket into the off-white lever. Then install the bolts. This bolt uses the larger size washers. Press one washer underneath the head of the bolt and the other large washer on the thread side, followed by a lock washer and the nylock nut, which needs to be hand tightened. Align the silver bracket to the hole on the pedal, then follow the same direction as previously but use the smaller size washer. Hold the bolt head with a 10mm spanner whilst tightening the nylock nut with a socket and ratchet. Do this for both nylock nuts. Reinstall the original clip. And reinstall the original spring, slotting it through this hole on the mechanism. Push in the original bushes and push in the pedal mechanism. Press in the central shaft. This can be quite tricky, so use a rubber mallet if necessary. Test the pedal. This completes the repair. This part is now available to purchase via the link in the description. If you have any comments or questions, do not hesitate to contact us on the telephone number or email address on the screen.